This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching News 8 Now. I'm Dua Shrar. We have an update on the investigation of a racist incident at Black River Falls High School. The BRF school district superintendent has confirmed to News 8 Now that the staff member accused of making a racist comment has resigned. The student recorded the exchange last week and reported it to high school officials. In an interview with News 8 Now, the student said she hopes things change because people who look at people of color look at them different. La Crosse police arrested a Prairie du Chien man Monday night. 42-year-old Peter Green and a woman were yelling loudly inside an SUV at Quick Trip on Losee Boulevard. Police say they followed the SUV to a house where an unidentified woman left the car and headed inside, insisting she was okay. The officers stopped Green at a nearby church parking lot where Green reportedly refused to exit the car for an hour. He was charged with felony bail jumping, obstructing an officer, and disorderly conduct. Green virtually appeared in court from La Crosse County Jail, where he took issue with the state calling for a $2,500 cash bond. A Wisconsin woman accused of murder and dismemberment attacked her own attorney during a competency hearing Tuesday. The attack happened after the judge said the trial would be delayed. A deputy quickly wrestled 25-year-old Taylor Shaw Business to the ground. Shaw Business is accused of strangling a man to death, then sexually abusing him. Authorities say body parts were found in her home. Shaw Business has pleaded not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. Her trial will be on May 15th. Protesters and anti-protesters showed up at an all-ages drag show on Valentine's Day. The drag show took place at the Bronze Dragon. The protesters carried signs across the street telling people to keep kids away from the drag show. One protester says he's happy about the venue being an alcohol-free bar, but is concerned about kids going to the show.
We just feel that children are very impressionable, and so the fact that they are being influenced by adults in a otherwise adult setting, in our opinion, is inappropriate.
The owner of the Bronze Dragon says the space is open to people of all ages. This is a grand opening celebration for the tavern, and they said they wanted to show that everyone is welcome.
So far we have no kids here. It's just an all ages show, which means it's PG. Costumes are modest and the content of the songs is not explicit. So parents can make their decision on whether or not they want children in, but so far we don't have anyone under the age of 18 yet.
The owner says there are no hard feelings between the Bronze Dragon and the protesters.
Well, it sure has been a pretty windy start here to the day so far. In fact, we've seen some pretty high gusts here across the area as well. But let's take a live look to see what our current winds currently are. And you can see anywhere between around 10 to 15 mile per hour northwesterly winds here for most locations. And wind gusts here are anywhere between that 15 to 20 plus mile per hour range. In fact, we're seeing Eau Claire, one of the higher gustier conditions there at 26 mile per hour wind gusts right now. Current wind chills, though, are into the 20s, and that is making temperatures feel like they're a lot colder here as we head into the afternoon because of all the windy conditions associated with this trough of low pressure that we were dealing with yesterday that brought us all those wet conditions, and now we're on the backside, so we're dealing with not only windy conditions but also much colder conditions as well. In fact, our temperatures continue to drop now. We're well into the low 30s. We'll continue to be into the low 30s throughout the rest of the afternoon and before dropping into the 20s as we head into this evening and also at night here, Dua.
All right, sounds good. We'll check in with you for that full forecast
Definitely.
later.
Yeah.
Well, in Wisconsin, it's School Bus Driver Appreciation Week, but there's still a nationwide driver shortage. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen explains how a new waiver from the DMV is supposed to help get more drivers behind the wheel.
For many school kids, taking the bus is part of their routine.
Each and every day they go to events, Monday through Fridays and on weekends.
For bus drivers, it's so much more.
The cargo we hold or we transport every day is so precious, right? It's not like ice cream or a commodity. It's irreplaceable valuables.
As West Salem School's transportation director, Rick Klein helps those drivers hit the road. He teaches new drivers, like Angela Davenport.
Hinges are in good condition.
She's about to take her first bus load this week.
Anxious, but excited.
One of Klein's requirements for his drivers is to know what's under the
You would
hood.
check the level.
The Wisconsin DMV has extended a waiver that says drivers don't need to know those mechanics. Klein disagrees with the waiver.
Because I feel like all of my drivers should be able to identify and verify that the bus is in good working order before they leave.
The extension is an effort by the DMV to put more school bus drivers behind the wheel. But Klein and his staff see it differently.
We're transporting dozens of kids every day. What if we break down? Like, that's something we could easily notice before we left.
Klein offers a different solution. Improve the culture for drivers.
They're going to have to treat them more like professionals. They're professional drivers.
Keeping drivers like Davenport prepared and supported.
Parents are trusting us.
As the first and last person to see kids every school day. In West Salem, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
The Under the Hood waiver has been extended until November of 2024, and we have more information on how to become a bus driver on our website. That's news8000.com. The Harry J. Olson Senior Center is offering a fun free event for seniors. On the third Wednesday of each month, seniors over the age of 50 can come enjoy a no-cost lunch. It is hosted from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Seniors can also have blood pressure checks and screenings that same day, provided by Bright Star Care. We will post a link with more information on our website. That's news8000.com. Well, coming up next, a popular nationwide sandwich shop may be selling their company. Find out more in Money Watch. That's up next.
Our locally owned Carpet One has a huge selection of floors.
At prices just as good as those big box stores. But you don't need a talking dog to tell you that.
Well, at least big box stores are good for something.
We've served homeowners from this location for over 30 years, and this year marks the 20th anniversary of our Early Bird Home Show. We've changed the exterior plenty, and the inside has developed into an amazing showroom. But one thing that hasn't changed, you'll get the lowest prices of the year during the Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. Windows, doors, bathrooms, kitchen, flooring, outdoor living. Lowest price of the year during the 20th annual Early Bird Home Show at the Board Store.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, honey, come on in. Have a seat.
Dad, what's this I hear about you not showering lately?
You know, I can't climb over that bathtub. I almost fell last week.
Regain bathing independence with a call to Mad City Baths. We offer a full line of accessible bath and shower designs. And with our price lock guarantee, schedule a free estimate now and lock in your price guaranteed for 1 year. And now save during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. 60 months zero interest senior military discounts. Plus call during this program and get a free $60 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
For a great deal on stain-resistant floors, go to Carpet One. Here to floor you. Carpet One Floor & Home. Save big and get special financing.
U.S. stocks had mixed results Tuesday following the release of the government's latest inflation report. The Dow fell 156 points. The Nasdaq gained 68 points. CBS News' Chanel Call has the latest business headlines from New York.
Consumer prices in January rose 6.4% over the last year. The number shows inflation moderating at slightly less than December's increase of 6.5%, though it is still higher than economists' predictions. Core inflation, which excludes food and energy cost, increased at an annual rate of 5.6%, also higher than economists' predictions. Some analysts believe the numbers will lead the Fed to continue with rate hikes in the coming months. Ford is pausing production of its popular F-150 Lightning electric vehicle to investigate a potential battery issue. A spokesperson said so far the company is unaware of any incidents on the roads. This comes one day after Ford announced it is investing $3.5 billion into a new battery plant in Michigan. Ford also says it's slashing almost 4,000 jobs in Europe as it focuses on its U.S. EV operations. And Subway is exploring a possible sale of the company. The Connecticut-based sandwich chain has been privately owned since its founding in 1965. In a statement, Subway said there is no timetable for a sale or even if it will go through with one. Subway is one of the world's largest restaurant chains with 37,000 outlets in more than 100 countries. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
And here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
I'm voting for Judge Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
She believes in our freedom to make our own decisions when it comes to abortion.
Extremists want to ban abortion, even in cases of rape and the health of the mother.
Judge Janet Protasewicz is the change Wisconsin needs.
Hire just a handyman and that bathroom update could take weeks or months. But Mad City Baths installs in as little as one day. We take the stress out of bathroom remodeling with high-quality American-made baths and showers backed by a lifetime warranty.
It was just smooth sailing, honestly. They just came in here and did what they were known to do, and they were really good at it.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers, and we install year-round. So call now. It's our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. Ask about our price lock guarantee, plus 60 months zero interest senior military discounts, and call right now and get a free $60 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
A former prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz. On the Supreme Court, she'll be a common sense judge. She believes in abortion rights, fairness for all, and protecting public safety. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
I'm News 8 Now Sports Director Rob Schiff. Every day, innocent basketballs like these go ignored and forgotten, with their amazing highlights never seen by people in the Cooley region. But you can help. As we've always done, News 8 Now Sports brings you the best in weekly basketball highlights. Won't you watch these highlights and help make a difference? Expect more from News 8 Now Sports.
Having COVID increases the risk of developing.
The impact of COVID on the lungs and how the virus can increase the risk of diabetes. Christian Benavides has more of today's top health stories.
Having COVID increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. That's according to a new study which found people who developed the virus had an increased risk for new onset diabetes. COVID can also cause long-term damage to the lungs. Researchers looked at the lungs of people who developed COVID pneumonia 6 months, a year, then 2 years after the initial infection. Lung abnormalities at 6 months were 54%, and while they decreased over time, 39% of the patients who developed COVID pneumonia still had lung abnormalities 2 years after infection. And people who develop cognitive and emotional disorders after a stroke may have more of a struggle to recover than those who don't. Findings in Norway show people who report poorer memory and concentration, along with patients with major anxiety and depression after a stroke, develop fatigue and report sleeping more during the daytime. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
And here's a live look through City Cam 8. Derek is in next with our forecast.
During the President's Day event at PM Sleep Center, save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Are you tired of that old, outdated bath or shower and ready for a change? Then call Mad City Baths and bring your bathroom up to date. With modern colors and patterns infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. Add shelves, grab bars, and handhelds. Or choose an easy access walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy. So call now. It's our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. We install year-round. And remember, with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Plus 60 months, zero interest senior military discounts. Last chance to call during this program to get the free $60 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
Huga, a calm, comfortable time with people you love, often enjoyed with a good book, a warm blanket, and a crackling fire. Let La Crosse Fireplace Company help create this feeling in your home. Choose a Heat and Glow fireplace in gas, wood, or pellet. Stay warm and cozy with La Crosse Fireplace Company because your place is by the fire.
During the President's Day event at PM Sleep Center, save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Visit the Early Bird Home Show, going on now at the Ford Store Home Improvements. Lowest prices of the year on your 2023 project. Windows, bathrooms, and more.
Vote for your favorites now at bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Well, on this time lapse here that you'll notice that it was a pretty shaky start here with the wind speeds outside, and we also saw a little bit of rain and maybe a little bit of some snow here in some spots here. And in downtown La Crosse, we saw a little bit of rain that moved through. Also, very thick, cloudy weather conditions, which do continue here too, by the way. There's a live look here behind me showing all those cloudy weather conditions that exist. 33 is the temperature right now with that west-northwest wind at 20 miles an hour. Good afternoon to you in Eau Claire. 30 degrees is the temperature right now in Winona. Check out these wind gusts, though, coming out of that west-northwesterly direction, just about over 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts being recorded at the moment in some of these airport observations. And we're also looking at wind chills into the 20s, and that's because it's so gusty outside right now, making those feel-like temperatures much colder. And speaking of that, we're also going to be looking at these winds here that will continue to blow out of the west or northwesterly direction, 10 to 20 miles an hour at least here, throughout the remainder of the afternoon. Now, we do expect the winds to subside here as we head into late this afternoon and also continue into early this evening. In fact, you probably won't notice the wind speeds that much, especially by the time we approach around 8 o'clock tonight, and then more so here as we head into the overnight hours, as that low pressure system, which is actually here, as a matter of fact, which is going to continue to move towards the east and away from us. The pressure gradient will relax, and therefore our wind speeds will allow to be much calmer here come later tonight. But as of right now on the local satellite and radar, things are looking quiet for from a weather standpoint, looking at just mainly cloudy skies that continue to move across the Coulee region, and we do expect more cloud cover to continue to develop and spread across the area today, with temperatures dropping into the low 30s. And in fact, we'll be into the upper 20s by early this evening. Temperatures at 28 degrees there at around 7 o'clock this evening, with cloudy skies that will continue to move in, as we mentioned before. Notice how our temperatures will drop into the upper 20s by 6 o'clock, and then by 2 a.m. tonight, we'll be looking at temperature readings into the upper teens to low 20s. With those mainly cloudy skies, there is a chance that some of us way down to the south, though, could be looking at a little bit of snow moving through, but that's from a system that's going to bypass us here to our southeast. Cloudy skies will continue into tomorrow morning for most locations, and then we start to see the clouds decrease in coverage as some drier air moves in later tomorrow afternoon. But notice the temperatures rapidly dropping, especially as we head into tomorrow night, as some colder air begins to move through, and that's going to drop temperatures down. But at least skies, though, for the most part, as we head into early Friday, will remain pretty clear, and mostly clear skies can be said really throughout the rest of the day Friday as high pressure begins to move in. Let's talk about your 8-day forecast, and you'll see that we will be dealing with that next system coming in as we head into tomorrow, as we mentioned. But again, it looks like those chances of snow are very slim. In fact, it is possible that we may even lower those chances for La Crosse even further down to maybe about 10 to 20%, because it looks like the majority of the snow is going to be well to our south. And then, as we mentioned, Friday it's going to look a lot nicer here, and we may even see a lot more sunshine. But the only thing is, it will be cooler, though, with a high of 31. And then we're going to get much warmer this weekend as highs jump up into the 40s. And then another cool down here for next week with a chance of snow possible on Tuesday.
Sounds good. We're kind of getting into that trend of having slightly warmer temperatures.
Yeah, exactly. And then when March comes along, it's going to be one of those transition type of things, and we're going to have winter, then a spring tease, and a winter and a spring tease, you know, that sort of thing.
I remember when the numbers used to be in the negatives or that zero and single digits, so you know what? We're happy here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, coming up, a local chef updates his menu to give diners a romantic evening they'll never forget.
Right now is absolutely the best time of year to buy furniture, and Slumberland Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman, plus so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Oh, that's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
At Sleepy Hollow, we are your full-service dealership.
Yes, I'm a smoker. And yes, I'm aware I should quit. I get pressure from everyone I love and everything around me.
Smoking is really, really bad for you.
Yet sometimes that pressure alone is enough to make me want to light up.
The Wisconsin Tobacco Quit Line. No judgments, just free help and medications. Without the lectures, call the Wisconsin Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Are you thinking about new flooring this spring? Then think Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. As Wisconsin's premier flooring store, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. In stock, 20 mil click-together vinyl plank starting at $2.99 per square foot. Receive a free pad with short purchase of 45 feet or under, with free estimates and design, 6 months no interest financing, and installation available. There's no better choice than Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. Going on now.
Looking at mattresses?
Buying a mattress can be uncomfortable. That's why Slumberland has modernized the process. Right now at our huge President's Sale, get this Sealy Posturepedic mattress for $5.99. Slumberland, mattress shopping reinvented.
As many of us know, Valentine's Day is one of the busiest restaurant service days of the year, and La Crosse is full of wonderful fine dining options. But yesterday on Valentine's Day, one chef elevated his menu to give diners a romantic night. Jacob McLeese is the head chef of Fork and Fable. He prepared a romantic dinner that was a 4-course meal exclusive to last night.
We enjoy just bringing different food to the area, showcasing some things that we don't normally have on our menu.
McLeese has been in the restaurant business for over 25 years. As he closes in on his second year at Fork and Fable, he hopes his passion translates into the food he makes. Well, stay with us. We will have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. It's time for the annual hog sale. Order a half hog for $3.45 or a whole hog for $6.85. Price includes smoking of bacon and ham. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Race to savings on your next home upgrade with quality, energy-efficient appliances at Menards. We offer the lowest prices with the largest in-stock appliance selection. Save big on Whirlpool appliances. Update your bathroom with Moen. Moen products are built to last. This Mica matte black bathroom faucet is easy to install. No tools are needed. On sale for $84.99 after rebate. That's right. For a limited time, get a $15 rebate on all Moen faucets at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
We were out for a motorcycle ride, and all of a sudden a girl pulled out right in front of us, and the next thing I know, I woke up in the hospital.
I was alone and wondering how we were going to handle all of the medical bills.
We were referred to Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben because of their integrity and their great work that they had done before.
At Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben, the most important value of our law firm is our commitment to our clients.
I would recommend Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben to anyone that needs a personal injury attorney.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots. Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet. Their feet? For real? Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack. Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help. Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way. Come in for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our beef bundle, which includes ground beef, beef roast, sirloin steak, and cube steak. Eat healthy. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Well, we already reached our high temperatures for today. Temperatures only get colder from here and through Friday. Warmer, though, come this weekend.
All right. Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now at noon. We'll see you back here later tonight.